Hey, it's Mark with the Retro Rag, and I'm here to show you a demo of iOS 5 on the iPhone 4. The first thing you're going to notice in iOS 5 is that you no longer need a computer to set up your phone. You can do everything straight from your iPhone. Setting up your iOS device has never been this easy. Just sign in with your Apple ID, and the iCloud will do the rest. Here, if you have an Apple ID being MobileMe, you will be greeted with all the features of MobileMe to accept, as Find Your iPhone, MobileMe services such as the contacts and stuff like that. Diagnostics, this will not be in the final version of iOS, just because this is the beta version. The first new feature I'm going to be showing you guys in iOS 5 is notifications. This is long overdue. We should have seen this in iOS 4, but I love the way they implemented this in iOS 5. You can change notification settings in the settings application. You can move them around, or even choose not to have that in your notification center. Kind of Android style, but I love the way Apple did this. You have to pull down from your status bar to view the notification center. From there you can see all your notifications, weather, and all your stocks. You can get to Notification Center extremely easy, even if the status bar isn't present in that application. A new feature in iOS 5 in the camera application in iOS 5 would be the quick button on the lock screen. It allows quick and easy access to the iOS 5 camera application. Taking pictures on an iPhone has never been this easy. With all the added support from iOS 5, the grid, the volume up taking of pictures, after using the camera application in iOS 5, you really find it hard to go back. Cropping and editing photos on the camera application on iOS 5 does make the iPhone's camera application stand out among the competitors. I have not seen this in any Android device. One of my new favorite features in iOS 5 would be the deep integration with Twitter. You can tweet from almost every application, every core application, in your iOS device. The added dictionary was pretty awesome too. Now I don't have to go Google or Wikipedia words anymore. This new section in the App Store makes it so that if I ever delete any of my applications on my desktop, I will always have them on the cloud on my iPhone. Private browsing does exactly what it says it does. It doesn't keep any of your history in your Safari browser. Custom vibrations makes it so that you don't have to stay with the stock vibration patterns that Apple sets up for you. You can control this from your sounds portion of your application setting. From there, you can choose from one of their new stock custom vibrations, or even create your own. Let's face it, in iOS 4, Game Center sucked. And now in iOS 5, it's slowly getting a little bit better. The added photo support was kind of cool. It makes it feel like you're actually in a social network environment. And I do kind of like this. Currently, Newsstand does not function.
But when it does, Apple says it's going to be pulling your favorite content, such as magazines, newspapers, and other articles, onto your springboard of your iPhone. Reminders is an awesome little application that reminds you to do things such as take out the laundry, etc. It does it also by GPS location, so if you're out at the store and you don't want to forget anything at the store, just set it in your phone and you will never forget one thing. Need a heads up in the weather? Unlike iOS 4, you can now see the full hour-by-hour view, or you could just go on by looking at the 7-day forecast. Going on to iMessage on the iOS 5 platform, this will work with all the iPod Touch and iPad users. You can now iMessage from an email address or even a number. So I'm currently texting somebody in Canada for free. This is over 3G and Wi-Fi. For me, syncing enhancements were long overdue also. I've always wanted to be using my phone while I was syncing, and now it is possible. I can now view a text message, even make a phone call, or quickly check your email from your iPhone. Basically, iOS 5 is what iOS 4 should have been. If you have a chance to get a developer account, I do suggest the upgrade, but otherwise, stick with iOS 4. It's a lot more less glitchy, but do keep in mind that this is a beta, and it's beta 1. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop me an email at mark32gb@me.com.